Should a signature shoe come with a signature shoe business? A lot of brothers had a lot of shoes. They ain't had no businesses to come with it. It was just, name on the shoe, name on the shoe, name on the shoe. Now you got kids that ain't even wearing the shoes. This used to be, you walked around in the school with your shoes. These cats is now just pulling them over their shoulder, and it ain't even a shoe. They Crocs and all of that. So now you got the shoe brand of, players getting shoes. It's actually becoming it's going down. It is actually going down by the numbers, because the shoe is not like I say, the Crocs are the everyday shoe. Tennis shoes used to be the shoe. It's not no more. What do we do about that?
I'm not quite sure. To me, in my world, tennis shoes they run everything. So I'm not sure. And as far as the name behind the shoe is the second motivation to purchasing shoes, besides comfort, if that even matters these days, because the name is more important than the comfort.
True.
So I purchase shoes what's hot, aka what's hype, and but as far as Crocs, I don't even, what is them? Right. I ain't never had a pair of them.
And I'm really talking about the next generation that's coming, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Really, really, and when it comes to the shoe brands, I just think that, a lot of these cats that had shoes, brother, like, Allen Iverson ain't got no shoe business, but why didn't he get a shoe business? Why wasn't cats thinking on that level? Why wasn't even the shoe company thinking on that level?
Because, when it comes to things like that, like, when it comes to black designers and black things like that, as soon as you start making a threat, I hate to say it, that good old boys club, which they gonna stick together and be like, we gonna stop raise the price of leather. He can't get. They're gonna prioritize. Like you got as far as shoes. I don't know if you ever noticed, but Reeboks back in the day, Nike, all them shoes had the same Vietnam stick on them, with the shoe size on them. But you gotta think, Dusty, over there, it's all contract work. The shoemakers. Now it's hard for you. If you come up with a shoe, it's gonna be hard for you to come up with a brand. Let's say Mike wasn't Mike. He said, I'm gonna come up after he dropped the Jordan 2. I'm gonna start my own. Nike ain't gonna decent. I'm just gonna stick together and be like, no, we're not gonna let that happen. This is fucked up thing, and this is what socialists. This is the sick thing about it, Dusty. You're not getting in that big thing. When those other forces pull together, when Nike and Adidas say we're gonna do what's best for us, is not let somebody else in here. You know what I mean? Here's a prime example. What's the reason why Kevin Durant went to Golden State was about them fucking shoes. He didn't want to go there. Nike sent him over there. And I see some on YouTube about 2 weeks ago where they were saying Kevin Durant was dogging Steph's shoes out there that time. They didn't get along over them fucking shoes. Steph did have some ugly shoes, but Nike knew where they came from. They said, hey, at one time Converse was running this shit. And we came out of nowhere. And all businessmen know the threat of somebody else coming out of nowhere. And so it's better for me, you, and Pete to come together. If you super rich, I'm super rich, and you super rich. Hey, don't let him get in here. We're going to win. It's all law average and stuff like that. I mean, I just don't think it's kind of hard to get into that. People, that's the way it should be. You can design clothes, whatever. If you're not in it with the rest of them, or how are you going to get the contracts? Who's going to do your stuff?
Right. When you get to the guts of what
How you going to keep up with cotton? It's all cotton. You have problems getting cotton then, Dusty. Because the people that make cotton is going to listen to the Tommy, you know what I'm saying? The people that listen, no, don't let him in here. All of a sudden, you can't get cotton. So you have designs, but and this is the thing with Sean Johns, The Rock, and all that stuff. And then Dame Dash talked about the stuff. The problem with that, with us coming into markets, is we're thinking you got to come in there building your own stuff, starting small. You know what I mean? Because if you're dealing with contracts, if I got to hire the same people that's dealing with Adidas, making Adidas shoes, Nike shoes, and so shoes, me being a little man out and the one threat, I'm going to tell you it's on that. I can't do it. We're backed up. How you going to get raw materials? This is what makes it harder for for them to stay in Macy's. It's all about store space and all that stuff. Sean John never went out of fucking style. Dame Dash Rockefeller and them went out of style. They motherfucking bring these companies down to where they're nothing, and they have to be sold. The inventory has to be sold in secondary stores. The only stuff that happens to is who? When niggas shit go to secondary stores, it's garbage. But you still buy Tommy Hilfiger over at a Polo over at Marshalls or whatever. It's not garbage, but they got them in Marshalls, Dillard's, Macy's, Saks. You get what I'm saying? But yours ain't. Yours is gonna become garbage.
Right.
I mean,
But when it comes to the new ways of things, I mean, manufacturing, licensing, and things of that nature, you no longer need to play the same games that used to be on the table. Now we can go and just sell the idea, get the idea out there, and get a percentage off of it coming back. If you're going to take on the manufacturing and the other things that go along with it. So at this time, you need to have a hell of an idea to take to these guys just so that you can, license out your product.
that's the sad part though, Dusty. Because you'll never become an owner. Let me tell y'all, look, I mean over talk, this is the real moment, people.
You'll never become
and you open up
an
a great
point.
That was an awesome point. But here's the thing about that, Dusty. Kanye, how do you become? You think he had $5 billion in the bank?
That's not
No,
what
he didn't have no $5 billion. The people let you know a week later. No, you got $400
what he's gonna
million.
make.
Look at Sean John. He's worth $1 billion, right? Look what's happening to him in the last year.
But he's actually a billionaire.
Yeah, but no, not if he losing contract. They do that at estimations.
That's what that for.
What do they own? Revoke can't take nothing from you if you own it.
Right.
Everything Jay-Z does it's like you said, it's great ideas. It works for both parties, but they don't own shit.
But I mean,
And this
who does?
the people that run that shit, they'll never sell nothing to you.
If I can get 80% of my, if I can contract out 80% of my thought, and you keep 20% of what we make off of it, not only do I own my company, I am everything to my
Right,
company.
but I'm talking about a shoe deal.
Talk about
Ain't
everything.
no cat
So
getting
what-
no
so-
deals like that.
That's exactly what happened to Kanye, because Michael Jordan was only getting 3%.
Right.
Kanye was getting 17%. So he wanted out of the contract because he wanted to be able to get the 60s, 70s, and 80%. But when you don't know, and these people are holding you hostage, you go in there and give everything away. You get
I think
crumbs.
Hey man, I don't
You get crumbs.
I don't mean to talk
But
about
Kanye
this.
now knows what
Come on,
he's
man.
what he's
How
worth.
do you lose?
That's
Go
how-
from
that's
$4
why
billion
he's.
to 2 weeks later you worth $400 million. The reality of it is, if you worth $400 million, you can go to that bank and take it out. These people we talking about can't. These are fucking lies, bro. These are fucking lies.
I mean, liquidity and actual capital is, it's all different.
Because you don't own anything. Your idea's worth 80%, but you know why Kanye went back to this? He's like, because some Chinese over there, we ain't making your fucking shoes. Because Nike stepped in there and said, nah, we sticking together. Who you gonna get to make all them damn shoes?
That's why it was signed to Adidas. That's why it was signed to, because they were the
They
manufacturers.
reeled his ass right back in there. That was
I don't know what your ideas are worth in your mind, but to me, if in a shoe deal, if you're going to let Jordan, he's only got 5% of a company, so he's working within 5% to get you to come in. So if he's offering you something, it's under that 5%.
great point. What is
So-
5%? A nickel on a dollar.
But
What
I'm
is a
saying-
nickel on a dollar, Dusty?
So Jordan, the thing about Jordan, he can get you in there. He can get you generating income that you couldn't get. So he signs you to a deal. You agree to it. But here's the thing: you want to be in Jordan's position, and then after that, you want to move into
Bullshit.
another position.
What are we teaching our
above
kids?
that.
I mean, think about it. What is a nickel on a dollar?
There's more
Then
millionaires.
you old enough to know that what
more
is Nike
millionaires
without Michael?
today.
No, hold on. What is Nike without Michael Jordan? Nothing.
That's not true.
What they had one shoe out, the Cortez and the Air Force One. But he took them to another level.
Yeah.
They gave this motherfucker. What you think about the splurge of Nikes and J's over those last 30 fucking years, Dusty?
Mm-hmm.
Phil Knight's giving him a nickel off every fucking dollar.
3 cents. 3 cents off a dollar.
What? Hey, hold up. What brand? You talking about owning brands?
Yeah, then
Nike charges him for the fucking shoe.
that's called
No,
manufacturing.
that's called lying to the
licensing.
public. You don't. He's not an
Yeah.
owner of fucking nothing.
Nobody does. It's ideas. That's the way everything goes nowadays.
No. Well,
I got what you're saying, but what I'm telling you is, if we're talking about Allen Iverson, for example, so the deal that he signed into, it wasn't. He was a brand. He was the answer, and the shoes came. There were three shoes or 4 shoes that he came out with. That was they branded him, and that was the end of his business. Once he wasn't popular anymore, they didn't continue to up him and license him to do more work. He was his own boss. Every time you sign a contract, you the boss of it. It's the amount of money. You if you're talking about, there's another side to branding. There's another side. I mean, there's marketing, licensing. Again, so when you're talking about this stuff, in today's time, we all know what we need to do to get to that side. Back then, they didn't. So, kind of like the information that we're talking about here is what used to be, not what it is today. Guys, there are more millionaires right now.
what the fuck is $1 million in this economy, Dustin?
Millionaires, they have millions and millions because of their ideas, and they understand. But when we were growing up, the idea wasn't
What's $1
worth
million
anything.
if you got $1 trillion idea? If you done gave away from nothing, you gonna run out. Your kids are not gonna have no damn guaranteed wealth. No, they're not gonna become wealth. Just gonna be rich for a lifetime. The kids gonna fuck it off. These people we sell our ideas to. These people we sell our ideas to run the fucking world. This is that's true. These elite people run the fucking. I don't give a fuck. They run the fucking world, dog.
But I don't think anybody's disagreeing with you on that.
Then what the fuck are we talking about?
Well, he said, from what I got, is when they're signing you to a deal. I mean, what are they signing you to a deal? They're just using your image, your likes, and whatnot. So you're basically just signing your image away. But you're not getting into the licensing aspect of who you are, where the manufacturing of that shoe and stuff. That's somebody else's. That's what they do. That's what they do.
Question is, do you think that there should have been somebody, some entity, something, even the company that signed Iverson, like, nigga, we're getting ready to use the shit out of you for one.
And we're gonna pay you for it.
For your image. We're gonna give you a couple pennies, but we're getting ready to stack dollars.
But so the whole thing is it's just like anything else. They don't know that you're going to turn into that. They're just taking a chance with you.
Oh,
No, they
hell
don't.
no.
No, that's
Hell
bullshit.
no. Oh,
That's
hell
bullshit.
no.
That's
hell
bullshit.
no. Once you get there, bro,
That's
the
bullshit.
investment is the investment.
Once you get there, guess what? The NBA, if them shoe people looking at it and say, I see some value in that, you're going to get extra calls. If you get 2 extra fouls a game, what are you?
Yeah. So
You talking about NBA players, this is what this shit
I'm
is.
talking about all people.
All sports. Well, this is damn near all rigged because, hey, if you get signed to the NBA team, Kobe Bryant is going to get the Super Bowl 30 times a game. You can be as skilled as him on the same team, and your coach can say, you're going to shoot it 5 times a game. How's he tell you that? He let you play 4 fucking minutes.
So let me ask you this: did Allen Iverson get signed to a deal where he got used, and Omari Jackson got signed to a shoe deal also? Did he get used? And we don't even know who Omari Jackson is, but he still got paid millions of dollars. Allen Iverson got paid millions of dollars. So to take the chances for these people to sign these shoe deals, they're taking a chance on you and 30, 40, 50 other people, and out of all those one hits. So no, it's not a clear shot. It's not a clear shot when you sign these guys.
You're not
Why shouldn't
signing me
I'm
to no basketball.
Who's dominated shoe sales other than Michael
niggas
Jordan?
out there doing the damn thing. So that ain't no question of whether niggas talented or not, or whether it's gonna go there. I think if anybody had a Nike or NBA and all that behind them, that game is gonna improve. So that ain't even a question. If I'm signing you, I'm getting ready to milk you, nigga. That's what it is.
You give him a couple
You
extra
got a
fouls.
decent amount of talent, the way we can give you those little fouls. We're gonna give
It's-
you commercial
it's just-
time.
I mean, it's-
motherfuckers is tuning in to
Are they
see
giving
you.
everybody that?
No.
That's my whole point on all this.
Superstars get extra. It's extra shit you get.
So they're taking chances and taking losses. And they're winning and losing with that game. And
How?
Who's taking losses with Kevin Durant's shoe, Allen Iverson's shoe? Them
who's
ain't no
taking losses with your shoe? Because if they're signing Kevin Durant, they're signing you too. Because remember, when you get in the NBA, everybody's getting signed. It's about what you. So now you know it's who you got making the deal for you, what the deal consists of, and what you bring as far as popularity to the shoe. That shoe's only as good as your popularity.
Right.
Which goes back
My
in the
point
point.
exactly.
It's one man to show. He said 40 million shoes. Who other than Michael Jordan? Who's the biggest motherfucking shoe seller in the world? Basketball. Shaquille O'Neal.
No. Kyrie probably.
No, hell no.
Probably
Shaq
Kyrie.
sell over at Walmart.
Probably
Shaq has sold
Kyrie.
over 40 million shoes.
So has Kyrie.
40 million?
Kyrie is the Kyrie. The
40 million?
the reason it's such a big deal that
Hold
he
up, it
talked
might be
that
400
noise.
million. I don't know.
That he talked that
Look,
noise.
you didn't let me get that point across.
Okay.
Shaq has made way fucking money off them fucking Shaqs than Reebok ever could have fucking paid him. Sitting right over there in Walmart. Because he's a great businessman. Shaq was showing us, I got influence. I got an image. Put that on that cheap ass shoe and put it in Paylist. Where they can be sold $15, $20 damn. Start out, Pete. He was that fucking smart, Dusty.
Yeah, but he's just basically selling a shoe.
No, he's selling shoes to poor kids. Everybody can't buy
Right,
no fucking
right,
Jordan.
right.
It is a lot of people out there.
But
Poor
Payless,
white kids miss Shaqs.
but
I mean, across the world.
all he did was become a part of Payless. That's what Payless does: is sell cheap shoes to people who can't afford.
No, I heard him say
expensive shoes.
he's got his own contract. Shaq's got his own distributor.
He does, but he also invested.
got
in
his own people making
He
shit, and his
invested
own
in
what?
the company, so he's a part of all the above. See, that's
Invested in what company? He owns that company, Dusty.
Payless.
No,
You talking about the Shaq brand,
the Shaq brand.
right? It's
They sold it everywhere.
It's just-
Kmart,
it's-
and they a lot anywhere place where they not sold it.
right.
You can catch Brad Shaqs and Ross.
Who made that Shaq? Who made that? Who made whatever?
Who made what?
They gotta make. Somebody has to make this stuff.
Shaq makes his own shit.
No, Reebok makes his shit.
No, he's that.
He-
that
no,
Shaq
no,
shoe is
Reeboks
not.
makes
I've
his
heard
shit.
Shaq say, "I own completely ownership of this."
He does. The idea.
Dusty.
He does not own a manufacturing company at all. Who makes this stuff? See, this is a little bit deeper than where you're going, but and I'm on it. So I'm not gonna let you bully me with that high talk you got going on over there.
Man, you already
Shaq does
defeated.
not own a manufacturing company. That's who Reebok, Adidas, and Nike are. They are manufacturing companies. You give them your idea, they manufacture it. That's what he did. He takes his ideas. He has a company that has ideas, and he takes them to Reebok. They manufacture it for him. Then he has a marketing company who markets those things for him. That's why it's the.
But he's on the other side of that. Which is when you own them, there's nothing wrong with you going to somebody, leasing the company to make your shit. But it's a different thing when you not the owner, they selling you as the owner, and giving you a fucking nickel off a fucking dollar.
That's my point.
That's why you
No,
have the word.
that's
Listen.
slavery.
That's why you have this. You have Michael Jordan with no Nike name on it because that's Michael Jordan's
No, that's
company. Listen to this.
No, that's
the
not.
manufacturer
You believe
who's
that?
involved in
You
you.
believe that?
puts you- so why does
Do you believe
why does
that?
it say
Obama was the president, wasn't
Kanye?
he?
Why does
Obama
it
was
say
the president, wasn't he?
Kanye
Or they
and
just did look good and
Adidas?
so you
Why
like,
does it say Kanye and Adidas? Why doesn't it just say Kanye?
What do you mean? What do you mean? That's their MO. They'll give you a few pennies.
And
We're
I
gonna
just
make our brand
and I just
way better than who you are because we Adidas.
So
motherfucker,
Ye has
you're-
a brand.
You're Adidas. Get the fuck out of here. This is Kanye. This is Allen High. This is Michael Jordan. I think this disrespectful the way they conducted these deals, even back in the
every
day.
deal,
Very
every
disrespectful.
entire deal has a manufacturer behind it. Who is the manufacturer?
Whoever that motherfucker is.
So what the manufacturer says, I want my name on your shoe. If
Right.
I'm going to put it together, I want my name on there too. So if Ye comes to Adidas, the manufacturer, with his idea, we're gonna put your shoe together, and it's gonna be called the Yeezy, but it's gonna say Adidas on the side of it.
Well, that's great talk, and that's a great point, but it goes back to what I kind of started in. He didn't have no fucking $4 billion. Because you got $4 billion.
He had contracts
If you
for
own,
that.
come on now. If you got,
He had contracts for that.
no, but what I'm saying is, no, he didn't. Those contracts meant nothing.
Yes.
That's
They mean
an appraisal.
everything.
Those are the appraisals. It's almost like, well, suppose you got that. If you got $4 billion and you that smart, that marketing man that we know he is in condom, you can go start him within a year's time a factory with $4 billion.
That's,
But if you don't have $4 billion, you cannot do that.
that's why
It's called leverage in the business world.
correct, and that's why his $4 billion was everything you just said, leverage, and
No.
that's where it comes from because none of these guys.
He didn't have no $4 billion.
So basically, what you're saying is that manufacturer that came in said, you know what, since I'm putting my name on this, you know, your value goes up too.
Correct.
And just like that, that value was taken, and he still
Because he didn't have
That's
to go.
what it, boy, you on
Right.
it right
No,
now.
right.
You
I'm
on
saying-
it right now.
That's what I'm saying, niggas.
That's why he went from a
But again,
billionaire to 400
right.
million.
Stop getting
because
into
we
these
took.
punk ass,
Lies.
get your ass robbed ass deal. Yeah, I got my shoe and I got millions. Fuck them millions. That motherfucker got the
I got
millions
Ciroc.
off of your brand.
I
nigga.
own Ciroc.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Okay, hold on. To your
Oh,
point.
yes, he did.
So
We're only talking about
I don't-
that shoe.
I don't want.
We're not talking
okay,
about
wait a minute. I don't want
Nike's
you. I don't want
array
you,
of
wait a minute,
all
wait a
those
minute, wait a
other
minute.
people. We're
I don't
talking about
want you
that
to
one.
look foolish by what you're saying. So I want to
Come
school
on.
you.
You hear this
I want to
shit?
school you.
Yeah, I hear
I want
it.
to
I'm
school
gonna chop his
you.
head
Listen
off,
to
dude.
this.
Come on.
He could never acquire the billions without a manufacturer. He could
Who?
never, because he
Who?
doesn't have the ability to manufacture.
Who?
You talking about Ye, right?
No, I'm
Who?
talking sports deals. I don't know where Ye
Okay,
came in.
okay.
Ye is different.
Okay.
Shaq is different.
Okay.
I'm talking about niggas that got shoe deals.
There's-
Them niggas.
And that's all they're getting is a shoe
right.
deal.
Dumb deal.
No.
Oh,
They're
yeah,
smart
yes.
deals
Oh,
because there's no money.
no.
You're not. Listen to this. A shoe deal consists of the concept of you having a line of shoes where we market your name.
I get all that.
Okay, hold on.
You know we
there's
do.
no money
My
in
thing
your
is-
pocket.
listen,
there's no money in your pocket.
Trust me, I understand marketing.
Okay,
and that's
no.
not the conversation that we're actually having. Because if you're trying to school me on marketing, it's
No,
like,
no, I'm not trying
that's
to school
what
you
we're
on
doing.
nothing. I'm not
No,
schooling you on nothing.
No. So what I'm saying is that the way the shit goes.
How's
we
it
know-
a dumb
we know-
deal to take you have nothing, zero.
Hold on. If I'm Allen Iverson, I got something. I'm not talking about PP. I am not talking about Roderick, that nigga. I'm talking about that other nigga that is that nigga that's out there showing and proving. And then somebody come in and say, hey, I'm going to give you a couple of pennies. Let me make a, I'm going to give you a couple of pennies. I'm going to make $1 billion off of
You
you.
got to be up on it. And at the time,
Is that not some...
no, at the time
come
he
on,
wasn't
bro.
up on. He wasn't even up on
Okay,
himself.
right, of course.
He wasn't up on himself.
So
to
was
that
it
point.
some kind of shitty shit because he wasn't up on it? If
No.
he'd have been up on it,
No, it's not.
you
So
don't hear what I'm saying.
So you have a business, and if somebody says, you tell them I'm gonna take pictures, and you let me take pictures for your company. I'm gonna take pictures for your company, and I'm gonna charge you this amount of money. You overcharge them 600%, but they agree to it. And so 2 years down the line, there's one more year on the contract, and they come to you and be like, bruh, I could be over here getting it cheaper, even though I signed that contract. I could be getting it cheaper. Come on, bruh, cut me a deal. And what do you tell him? Bruh, I can't cut you no deal. I gave you a deal. We agreed to this. You didn't know your worth, and I came in here and got that.
So, are you saying that this is good business or some fucked up shiesty shit?
That is not
He
shiesty.
don't know business, so I'm gonna come in here and run his ass to death. That's what I heard you say, right or wrong.
No.
Since he don't know business and he don't know what I'm getting ready to do on this end, I'm gonna give him a couple of dollars, make him feel like he's doing something.
So that is the life of business.
Right. And business has got this fucking country fucked up because of that mentality right there that I'm going to rob the fuck out of this nigga
Boy,
that's actually
I
bringing
hope
the
them
fucking
people-
shit. You know what I'm
I hope
trying to
them
say?
people that's looking through that camera.
Oh, absolutely. Look
See
at this camera.
and hear
Bro,
what
that's
you're
why the fuck I
saying.
look, I'm not trying to put somebody above my fucking ideas, my brand, my name. If that's what,
What
I
is
gotta
it worth?
do. Mother, it's worth what I say it is. Monetarily, give a fuck about that shit, bro.
Okay, but it's worth.
Bro, come on, bro.
It's worth what
Listen,
you agreed to.
When everybody comes to thinking the standard of life is equated with money, bruh, I swear to God, them niggas ain't the happiest ones.
No, they're not. But
That's
we're
what I'm
talking
saying.
about. We're talking about
So,
branding,
no,
right? We're talking about.
So when
you
it comes
said-
down
yes,
to it, and you
what
saying that life is all about getting over on the motherfucker.
No, I didn't say that.
Business.
He
And
did
life
say that.
is business. You
Yeah.
just
You
said
comprehend
that.
what you were saying.
That's what exactly
No,
what I'm saying.
I know what I said.
I do too, but
I know what I
and you
said.
looking foolish.
If I agree
You
to
looking
something,
foolish.
there's no way that I can look foolish because I mean, if I agree to something, you know, I commit myself to something, and I'm probably gonna stick to it, even if I didn't do what I needed to do to make sure that
But
it
don't
worked
you
out
think?
in my
Do you
favor.
not think us as black men need to change that cycle?
We
That's my
No,
point.
no.
That's my whole point.
No.
That is all
This is the whole thing
was.
right here. Okay, not to overtalk y'all.
No, you good.
But you take Michael Jordan. You know what he should have done at his first contract with Nike is? Went and bought a fucking pair of Converse and I ain't fucking with you, Nike.
He didn't know
How
he was
much
gonna
money do you
terminate
think
that.
Phil Knight would have gave him then?
None.
No, look.
He would have gave him nothing.
Who would have gave him what?
He would have gave him nothing.
What?
So
are
you saying that
tripping.
Jordan having leverage is not leverage?
He had leverage with Adidas because Jordan wanted to be with
Because
Adidas.
no, he didn't. What the point is, we settled for the first damn thing coming because we talked to take.
You
Yeah.
talking about overall?
That's right. Yes.
We talk culturally to take the first fucking offer. Take what master gives you and run with it.
That's
he,
millions.
He gonna go ask for nothing tomorrow
That's
if you don't take it.
millions.
No. What Kyrie should have did, LeBron James should have did. When LeBron James came out of high school, Adidas offered him 80, Nike gave him 90. He should have said, waited 2 or 3 weeks, started wearing Pumas. You don't make a deal yet. See, we're not taught this.
We're not taught this. The leverage is over here.
Over here.
You got the access and the ability. I got the fucking leverage though, asshole. I'm the motherfucker that you're trying to get to. I'm the motherfucker that's, if there's shoes being made, I think you'd want to get mine because I'm Jordan. I think you want to get mine because I'm Allen Iverson. So if that's the thing going on out there, let's show that we got a little bit of brains.
At the time, that really
Of
wasn't
course,
the
that's
thing.
at the time. I'm
So,
talking about. Of course.
to where I'm going with what y'all are saying. It's not necessarily that the Jordan deal was bad.
It was horrible,
actually,
Dusty.
no. Listen,
was horrible.
If you listen,
He made Nike.
if you hold your
Back
horse,
then, nope.
If,
I ain't holding shit.
If you
Go ahead.
take the Michael Jordan situation and put it into a growing scenario, the next man and the next man and the next man, their situation should have got better and better and better because we all go through that. Everybody gets used till we know, and Michael came in when there was no. So he did get used to some degree. He did get used, but his no made it better for everybody else. I mean,
No,
can we
on what?
agree to that?
On what?
Iverson came into a situation he didn't know about. He didn't have the right team. He didn't have the right thing. Now it's
No.
different. Now guys come in the
he should have
league.
known.
They got
because-
a team.
He should have known because
LeBron James,
no.
billionaire.
Man, capitalism ain't right, Dusty.
No, it ain't.
No,
It
it's
ain't.
not, man.
It's
That's
not.
all
Why
I'm
do you think it's
saying,
called
man. That
capitalism?
shit is fucked up, bruh. It makes us think and accept some weird shit.
What do you
It's
think
like,
the
that
cage
was
is?
fucking weird.
What do you think the cage is when they catch him? They capitalize him and do what? What do they capitalize off of him? They capitalize him. And they put him in that cage. You got to capitalize him first. You can't grow outside that fucking cage. Business is the same thing. Once they get you in that fucked up contract, and you ain't get the best. If honestly, LeBron James probably could have got $500 million coming out of high school.
Out of high school.
If he wore Adidas this week, Puma this week, Nike this week.
I think he would have lost his leverage with that.
No, LeBron James, them shoes don't make him play no better.
See, I hear you keep
No,
saying
Justin.
put this on and put that on. I don't think that's where you get your leverage. I think that
What do you mean?
I think your performance on the
do you
out there-
mean?
if he would have had shoes
That's
with
not the
no
question.
wait a minute, if he
The-
would have
the
went out there with
performance ain't a question,
wait a
though.
minute, if he would have went out there with shoes that had nothing on them is where you get your leverage. Because at this point, we want to put our name on there. But the minute you put another shoe,
No.
you put a Puma on me, now we're not looked at the same. So you don't leverage with other people's things. You
What do you mean?
leverage.
What do you mean?
Make yourself.
You sound crazy, Dusty.
What?
So you-
that is
you
exactly
think-
what leverage.
You are smart. You
That's
are
not,
what
not,
leverage
no,
is.
no,
So
you
you
telling
understand
me
leverage. You can't
that if
flip
he
it.
got a
You're right,
billboard
debate.
on his
I'm gonna make
feet,
sure this is recorded.
he's got a billboard on his feet. He needs to put another picture over it to sell the billboard? No. Make sure that the billboard is known that it's available for
Called self-worth,
contract.
Dusty.
It's known as
Leverage
it's available
self-worth.
for
Okay.
contract.
That's okay.
You would not
No,
put
listen.
something over it.
Let's put it in layman terms, street terms.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, fuck one plug. Right? No, the shoe game's a plug, right?
It is.
Yeah.
All right, you fuck one plug.
Yes.
Motherfucker, like, hey man, you know, I can come up out here. What? Let me in on that. Which you think's gonna hurt him more? When he come give you that last whatever I owe my plug. Then I don't fuck with him for 2 or 3 weeks.
You're not. You ask a question, you don't want no answer. Okay, go ahead. Keep on.
Nah,
keep on.
what do you mean? No, it's caught real. You gonna go see where that cat's at? Hey man, what's going on? Because you don't get nothing or nothing. This is why LeBron James should have went to Adidas. Nike's gonna look at it like, wait a minute. If Adidas get him, I'm missing the second coming of Jordan. I don't get nothing. Let me give him what he asking for. But we're used to taking that first thing. Yeah, he come back next thing. And the plug is taxing you.
And see, the fear of loss, that's what they put
Fear
on.
of loss.
so
You
the
gotta
whole
put the
five step.
step. You got to put the 5-step on them
this-
because they
So
5-stepping the shit out of them.
Since that's how you feel like that's how you push, let me push something for real. One, Adidas don't have the ability to push or maintain or put you in position to make all the money you can by taking less. You come over here to our team, which is Nike, which is the strongest team in the market. We will keep you rocking and rolling at all times. There'll never be downtime. You will always be up and running.
Nike.
So what you're saying
It goes
is
back to the word
go
capital.
to the
I'm gonna let him go.
weaker, smaller, less knowledgeable, and expect that you're going to intimidate us. No, you go do that.
I don't have to intimidate you when I got leverage.
There is
I'm already intimidating you.
You're no
Because-
leverage when they
listen,
can't
Dusty.
handle you.
What do you mean?
They can't market him.
Can't market who?
Like Nike is the only big.
You don't think Adidas would
marketing-
come up if LeBron James,
They don't.
Dominic-
make-
Like Nike
like
came
fucking
up
Nike
when
came
Mike
up?
went
Are
there.
you serious?
He could have made
Are you
Cougar the
serious?
shit. Cougar would
Hold on now.
have been the
This is
shit.
what his brainwashing becomes. Adidas, you think about soccer is the #1 shoe, the game in the world.
Right.
They wear Pumas. There's people across the world, Nike ain't shit.
Right.
It's Pumas and fucking damn Adidas on them fucking feet.
That's it. That's it.
Now in America, we're brainwashed to think that some of this like designing and all this other shit means something, but it really don't. You talking about the world?
We're talking about
You gonna go to
Nike.
Mexico and see more Adidas and fucking damn Pumas and shit on them people's feet than Nikes.
Right. But what do Puma
But
got
then
to
when
do-
we watch our
but
TV
what
and
does
our
Puma
market,
got-
this is
got
all
to
you
do
fucking
with
see.
with the market that I'm in is here in the United States.
Which is Nike.
Right.
Everything ran by Nike.
Fear of loss is everything.
Fear of loss.
Who has
And
the
that's
fear of
leverage.
loss?
Whenever, look, if you come and try to get me, I got this deal for you, and I'm looking at you like, oh, you do? Hold on. And then you see me over there. Oh, that's the shit I was getting ready to do for him. I ain't did nothing with them.
I'm not even worried about
I
that
didn't know
because
that.
I know that what they can't do. I know they can't market me. That's why Nike
That's what
is
Converse
so
found.
powerful.
When Nike
That's
got
exactly
why
what
they're so
they
powerful.
Why are you saying that? That's kind of weird, because Nike, they branded Michael,
Right.
and the shit took the fuck off. Right or wrong?
Correct.
Right. So if
But listen to this. When you're talking the U.S. market, Nike had already started making its damage when they were pushing their running shoe. They had just won. The Nike had just won the Boston Marathon and the New York Marathon. So now they're marketing like crazy. Then they get this young man that's playing basketball for University of North Carolina, comes in, and they get him on board. So now the Nike machine is now in place, ready to rock and roll. Ready to rock and roll. Here's where the other manufacturers, Adidas, Nike, and Reebok, they had lost out. They no longer have the power to pull the best things out. And so when you're talking about young black men who need money, sometimes we have to start somewhere to get it. We can't wait. We can't play.
Yes, you can.
Right.
Yes, you can.
I got a family to feed.
Huh?
Got a family to feed.
When it comes to that.
It's what?
Scraps.
Dusty,
Comparatively,
I'm gonna tell this
it's
world
the
something.
scraps, cuz.
Hey, do you
It's the
know?
scraps.
Do you the people that run Wall Street? These Ivy League schools, when they go to business school, you know what they teach them?
What they teach them?
The most con artists, something called 5 steps to a conversation.
Okay.
Fear of loss is the biggest
It's the
part
third
of
one.
that.
Fear of
Right.
loss.
All right.
And that's what they running with us.
When
all
you
the
can
time.
flip that on them.
Okay.
You can't flip it on if one people on you, but if you got 5 motherfucking damn people on them, just like a job. Why would you go in there and say, they say, well, we seen your offer, but they don't tell you how much you paid.
Right.
If you go in there, when you go back in there again, you can say, well, wait a minute, I just got offered $120,000 last week. You guys only doing 90, but I'd really love to be over. The other place might offer you 70,000. You don't have to tell them which one. I'd love to work for you guys. You know, that's all you had to say. But you know, they made me an offer of 120,000. This place is gonna probably tell you we can't give you no 120,000. Can you take 100? I don't know. Let me think about it. I'll get with y'all tomorrow. If he said that, if you got into that point, you can wait till tomorrow and get 30,000 more than you did on the interview last week by knowing your fucking leverage.
If you got
No.
If you got
can't
it.
sell anything. You can't sell yourself to a woman to get no game
If you
on
got
if you don't
it.
have something that we're lost in. This is the way capitalism works. It's something in there. See, we've been brainwashed to think this does, but the people that run shit, they run off 5 steps.
I just don't.
They have to get something in your hand, a deal, an opportunity, everything.
I got you.
And people panic and take the scraps.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna miss that million. He fell for it. Yeah, you gonna miss that million.
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss that
So,
million.
so it's really about what you put around you and what you know about what's in front
Right,
of you.
right,
So
right, right,
when,
right,
when
right.
we're talking that.